Morning everyone, and welcome back to another video, and I'm so excited to bring you guys along to another show vlog. I am currently 3 hours south of Perth competing at the Yalambi Jumping Spring Classic this weekend. It goes over 3 days, so at the moment it is Friday morning 6 o'clock and it goes obviously over tomorrow and Sunday. So this morning Enzo is just in a yard. He has had his breakfast and we are just doing some waters, and then I'm going to take him for a walk. Just because the yards aren't really that big, so he hasn't really been able to stretch his legs too much. So I'm going to go do that as soon as he's finished his breakfast and we've just topped up his water. But today I am competing in 2 classes. It was meant to be 2 rings, but now they've split it into 3 rings. So I'm doing a 70 and an 80 class. However, my 80 class is before my 70. So we'll go look at him, we'll go check on him, and I'll bring you guys along. Yeah. Just walking him at the moment, stretching his legs. I'm gonna go up and make sure that the course walk is going to be at 7 for my class that starts at 7:30. So it's an AM 7 for both. Wow, wait, for both of my rounds today. So that's the one where they've got to have the jump off straight after. So I'm the 18th rider in, so I don't think I'll leave at least kind of 2-3 minutes for every rider. Then I've got to sort out a girth because I don't have a girth for this weekend, so that's a bit of a drama. But yeah, we'll see how we go. No, that isn't music over this YouTube video. That is the music that is playing around the grounds right now. Very dramatic, empowering. All right, so I'm heading out to walk the course with an umbrella that I've borrowed. This rain was not forecast for this weekend at all. So I haven't packed any wet weather gear, no waterproof jackets, no waterproof boots. So I'm just gonna be soaking wet and I'm really sad about it. So I'm gonna go walk this course. My feet are squelching in my boots. It's not fun. So the course is looking quite nice. It seems quite inviting for us. I'm just going to try and keep him going, you know, at a nice pace, a little bit forward, and hopefully, yeah, he just doesn't charge towards the fences like he usually does. So I'm just going to really try and hold him, use my shoulders and use my core to bring him back. So yeah, and then we'll see how we go, but I really hope this rain stops. And the jump off looks good too. It's number 1, 2, 5, and then 7 and 10.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits. You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting
first round of the weekend done. Oh boy, I'm so happy with him. We did get, I think, 2 or 3 rails down, but considering that was our first 80 since our terrible time at Brigadoon, I'm very happy with him. The second half was so much better, and I think it was because I was just letting him travel and not over like adjusting him too much. And I felt like he was making some really beautiful shapes, and even when I did get a bit deep to some of the jumps in the second half, he did really try for me and tried to really get his legs out the way, which was really nice and really quite honest of him. So now I'm going to wait for my 70 centimeter round, which is in the Yalambi indoor, because they've split our arena into 2. So I'm just going to see where they're up to. Thank goodness the rain has stopped, and then I might go grab a coffee or something. But yeah, overall really happy with him, and tick, the first round of the weekend is done and we got around. Oh. So just spent about 20 minutes, half an hour watching some of the riders go in Arena 1, which is the big jumps, like a meter plus. It was so inspiring to see those horses. They're just incredible. But I had bought some chips. I thought it was like about lunchtime, but I think it's only 9:30. So I've kind of already had a very early lunch. So I'm currently walking up to the indoor arena where my next class is, which is my 70 centimeters, and we'll see how far along they are, and then so I can kind of estimate when I need to tuck up. So I've just kind of checked where the arena's up to. I'm just trying to be really quiet because it is very quiet. You know, everyone's just very hush hush and you have to be quiet at the indoor. So it looks beautiful. It looks quite tight. So I think Enzo might have a bit of difficulty getting around all these corners, coming from that lovely grass arena where he had a lot of room to, you know, a lot of time I guess for me to adjust him. But it is just so beautiful. The surface is incredible. Just the architecture of like this whole indoor is breathtaking. It's so gorgeous, and we'll see how he copes with an indoor arena. He's never been in one before, so we'll see how he goes. Just bought my 70 centimeter course. It looks pretty nice. I've never seen an indoor before, so I'll make sure I put his soundproof bottle on, just because I guess the sound kind of reverberates and it might spook him a bit. But yeah, we'll just see how he goes. I'm so happy with him this morning. I have no expectations now for the 70. We'll just try and have some fun and enjoy the rest of the weekend. But honestly, that 80 round this morning I'm actually really happy with. It might not look the prettiest to you, and I know it's not perfect, but it's definitely an improvement for him. But yeah, so I'm just going to have fun in the 70. We're going to walk and tuck him up and then bring him over. I'm the 20 something rider in, so I don't know, I might have like another hour before I actually go, but then I'll pretty much be done by like midday, 1 o'clock, and watch the rest of the riders. We're all tacked up and ready to go, so now we're going to head over to the indoor and do our 70 centimeter show jumping round.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries, let's float for now. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow, who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow, where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it.
Just finished my 70 round. He was so good in the indoor. I'm actually so impressed with him. He's never been in an indoor like that before, and I think he kind of was a little bit looky, but still kept his mind on the job. We did get the one rail down. I think it was like the one time I just was like, we're getting round good, and then I took a breath, and then yeah, you just kind of dug a bit deep and chipped in. And then I actually thought, I was like, oh, that's the last jump, and then I was like, no wait, there's 9, 10 and 11 to go, because the number 8 was the last in the jump off. But so yeah, just the one down, but overall really happy with him. I think he did kind of chuck his head a bit, just because I was like, no, keep in the rhythm, Enzo. But no, I'm really happy with him. You know, as I say to you guys, it's not the best, not a professional show jumper or anything. We're only doing the baby 70 and 80 heights. But you know, for where he's at and where we're at as a team, I'm really happy with him. All right, so that is day one at Yalambi done. So a bit of a recap about the day. Our 80 centimetre round, we had 2 or 3 rails down. I have to watch the footage back and see if we did have the 2 or the 3. I know that they were definitely within like the first 4 jumps, but then from there we did a bit better and he tried a bit harder. So I'm so happy that we've made it round an 80 round. So we just had the 1 rail in the 70 at jump 8, because I just buried him a little bit deep and he couldn't really go anywhere. The one time that I probably took a breather and he knocked a rail, but that's okay. And first time being in an indoor, and he took it all in his stride, so I'm really happy with him there. So what I thought I'd do, guys, is split one video each day. So this will be part 1 of the Yalambi Jumping Spring Classic for me. So instead of you guys having to watch like an hour-long video, you guys can just kind of watch whatever you like. So this will be the end of part 1 and the end of this video. So don't forget to like and subscribe, but I'll see you guys on part 2 very, very soon. Bye.